After the priest has finished the canon, he joins his hands and makes a low head bow to the sacred host as he says in the loud voice,
Oremus, preceptis salutaribus moniti divini institutioni formati audemus dicere.
He keeps his hands joined until he says,
Audemus dicere.
He then extends his hands and says the entire Pater Noster in the loud voice while keeping his gaze fixed intently on the sacred host.
Pater noster qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et dimite nobis debita nostra, sicut et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris, et ne nos inducas in tentationem,
sed libera nos a malo.
The priest responds Amen in the quiet voice.
Amen.
He then lays his left hand on the corporal, and with his right hand he removes the paten from underneath. He takes the purificator and gently wipes the surface of the paten. He then sets the purificator to the side, takes the paten between the second and third finger of the right hand, and holds it upright with the concave surface facing the corporal and the edge next to but not on the corporal. He now begins the prayer Libera nos in the quiet voice. He makes a medium head bow to the missal at the name of Mary. At the words Da propitius pacem in diebus nostris, he makes the sign of the cross on himself with the paten. The left hand is placed against the breast, while the right hand touches the edge of the paten to the forehead, breast, left, and right shoulders. He then immediately kisses the top edge of the paten, and as he says the remaining words of the prayer, he places his left hand on the corporal and with the right hand slides the paten underneath the host. He then sets the paten on the corporal, uncovers the chalice, and genuflects. He takes the host at the edge with the right hand and holds it with the thumb and forefinger of both hands over the chalice. He then says the words, Per iundum Dominum nostrum Iesum Christum filium tuum, as he breaks the host vertically into two equal pieces, making a low head bow as he says the holy name. He sets the right half down onto the paten, runs his thumb and forefinger over the edge of the left half to send any particles into the chalice. He says, Qui tecum vivit et regnat, as he breaks off a small piece from the bottom of the remaining half. He finishes, In unitate Spiritus Sancti Deus, as he sets the remaining half onto the paten. He then takes the chalice at the stem with the left hand, and holding the particle over the chalice, says in the loud voice,
Per omnia saecula saeculorum.
Amen.
He then makes 3 horizontal signs of the cross with the particle from lip to lip of the chalice as he says,
Pax Domini, sit semper vobiscum.
Et cum spiritu tuo.
He then begins in the low tone the Haec Commixio and drops the particle into the chalice. He purifies his fingers over the chalice and finishes the prayer, making a low head bow at the holy name. He then covers the chalice and genuflects.